So now that we have this first draft of the rom-com, the grumpy sunshine, the cuteness created, now it's time to go through and start the editing. We're going to start with beta reading questions and then go from there. So we just got done all 16 chapters, and this video is just going to be about the questions, and then we're going to put in some notes in this Google Doc that I have right here. So no editing in this video, but we're going to get kind of the game plan going. I'm going to close this one, and we're going to go here. And this is all of our chapters. Go ahead and refresh, make sure that we're not missing anything. All the chapters. See if there's anything that we can delete that might be getting in the way. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Leave the characters and locations just so that we have them. So I'm just saying we're going to start edits on this book soon. Please confirm if you can access all 16 chapters in your project knowledge of the Grumpy Sunshine rom-com novella. If you can, tell me about it with a complete, detailed chapter. If I could spell today, breakdown. Outline, please. This is gonna just check for understanding, because if it doesn't know what's going on, then we can't really get a good idea of what we need. Okay, good. Excellent. Good, good. Excellent, excellent. Up to chapter 16. Good. So I definitely suggest when you finish, before you get to the edits, make sure it actually can see everything, make sure it understands everything. Are we calling it Sweet Chaos? I guess that's what it wants to call it. I mean, it's a cute title. So just make sure it sees everything, it understands everything, and it's not getting confused. Because if you start beta questions, especially if it's something more complicated than this, like this is a pretty straightforward novella. I mean, it's a rom-com, it's cute. But we're not dealing with like an elaborate magic system here. We're not dealing with, spies and political intrigue and stuff like that. I'm just going to copy this to the project. Great, thank you. So I'm saying great, thank you. Let's start getting some feedback. What are our strengths and weaknesses? Please be honest. If we, just want weaknesses, that's absolutely fine. I normally just want weaknesses. But I wanted to show you all some strengths too, because it's a cute book. So let's see what the AI likes about it, what it doesn't. By saying please be honest, you don't have to put it in there. If you ask for weaknesses, the AI is going to give you weaknesses. If you ask for really critical feedback, it's going to tear it apart. So you can say, if you want absolutely critical feedback, like what a really good developmental editor will do, that's absolutely fine. And I'll show you that too. We don't really need this up. We don't really need that up either. Okay, so we've got some strengths, well-executed tropes, character development, vivid setting, Secondary characters serve a purpose. Birth is cute. Sensory details, meaningful conflict. Cool. We got some pacing issues. Which, I mean, every single book is probably going to have some pacing issues. This is not surprising. This is why these chapters, that's interesting, are not in a doc yet. Because if we start messing with chapters, I don't want them all in a doc where I have to go copy, paste, find things, delete them. I like to be able to move them around here. Okay, so there's a lot of telling, particularly 7 and 15. Okay, that's great places to start. Limited external stakes. Okay. Alright, so with the idea, this is a novella and it's a rom-com. Does that change anything in your weaknesses? Okay. So, yes, it pulled back, but okay. Yeah, I want your genuinely honest assessment. Okay. Okay. I like this. I really like that it's giving chapter by chapter breakdown so that we can address each chapter individually without it being this huge, oh my god, how do I fix this? Asking for it to be an artifact so that we can actually just quickly put it into the project info. Like, this is all very doable. And I doubt that we'll do like one chapter revision per video. It'll probably be like a few of them, just because these are going to be super quick things. Alright. So, no. Where's my option? Copy to project. There we go. Just going to refresh this, make sure that's all there. Okay, you're maintenancing, but we've still got everything there. One more thing, please. Now, I don't normally do this, but I want to show you the difference between, remember the first one was, hey, here are some issues. And then it was like, okay, but based on this genre, are these still issues? And then I pulled way back. And then I was like, hey, you know, I actually want your honest feedback here. I'm not asking you because I just want to be told that it's a great book and I have to make minimal changes. That's not the point of this. If I was going to do that, then I just wouldn't ask for feedback at all. I would just be like, cool, publish, bye. Now I'm asking for the critical feedback. This is going to be kind of brutal, but it's necessary if you want to tear your book apart. For me, it's not necessary for this. If I was doing something really labor intensive that I wanted to spend a ton of time editing and I wanted perfection, absolutely ask for the critical feedback. This, I want it good enough to publish, but I'm not a perfectionist by nature. So if we fix the things that it's pointed out here, then yes, we're good to go. If there's anything that I feel like it didn't catch right away, like all of the things that it mentioned, I'm definitely okay with. I feel that they will add to the overall book. If there's something that it mentions that you're like, hey, I don't agree with this, then have a discussion. You know, if you have something in your magic system that it doesn't seem to understand and you're like, hey, actually, I've got this and you're not listening to me, then talk to it about it. But let's get that super critical feedback. So, over-reliance on romantic comedy cliches, insufficient stakes, artificially delayed resolution, hollow characterization. Okay. Grandmother's dream, motivation lacks dimension, James' character lacks vulnerability, passive community involvement, underdevelopment, theme of creative expression, identity crisis between romance and women's fiction, predictable crisis resolution pattern, sanitized small town setting, missed opportunity for deeper exploration of generational dreams. Okay, that was actually nicer than I expected you to be. So, really what I wanted to show you in this video was how... yeah, you were so gentle. We're gonna do a couple more things. I'm gonna actually have it roast the characters next. But, so this is gonna be the brutally honest one, which is like, you know, oh puppy, you're fine. It's gonna be okay. The brutally honest one, if you really want to tear your book apart, if you want perfection, take a look at the brutally honest. What I wanted to show you with this is how your prompting for the weaknesses matters to get you the best results and the best feedback possible. It's a conversation. So if you want brutally honest, go for it. If you want, hey, what are the weaknesses, and you're okay with that first response, okay. And always know that you can reject what it says. Have a conversation with it. Like, if I'm writing a dark romance and it's like, wow, the stalking is really bad. You know, this character should be in jail. I don't like this. It's like, hey, this is a dark romance. The stalking is kind of part of it. Most dark romances have stalking in them. I'm sorry, but it's staying. You know, and it can be like, okay, yeah, based on the genre, we're okay to keeping it, that kind of thing. So let's see here. Characters are walking cliches, conflict avoidance, everyone exists to serve the romance. Honey lacks agency, the romance is all set up, no payoff. Grandma Rose is plot. Bertha has more personality than most human characters, yeah. James's character arc is non-existent, yeah. Writing relies on telling rather than showing, she almost moments, okay. Aww. Oh, nice. We're actually getting a pretty good roast here. This is cute. So this is going to be the final thing in this video, just because I like the roasts. They make me laugh. Alright, so cute. His entire character is wears suits and browns. Groundbreaking. He's the human equivalent of beige wallpaper, but with less personality. I love this so much. This is hilarious. Alright, we're gonna shut down the video now. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you staying with the whole process. You know, and we get to start edits in the next video. That's fun. Edits are not my favorite thing. But we've got a really nice plan here. And we can easily just be like, okay, look at this chapter, implement this. And then once we have that, we're going to go ahead and toss it into the doc. 7, 8, 9. Actually, one question. Okay, cool. Awesome, thanks. Alright, cool. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, good. Yeah, we're definitely revising things. That's all in the notes, but... Alright, so, thank you so much for being here. Now we have a plan going forward. We can start knocking out the edits. And yeah, it'll be really fun. So I did have this open. I didn't really need this open because I've got this, but yeah. So this can just become the doc that we use for the actual book once we get that done. All right. See you all soon. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you all.